What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Octagon Jordan. We are here to dissect Dricus du Plessis' most recent interview ahead of his Sean Strickland rematch in Sydney, Australia. God, this guy's a fucking dog. An absolute mental savage. A brick shithouse up top, upstairs. He doesn't even mean to be funny or witty. It's just effortless for this guy, Dricus du Plessis. Effortless for this cat. It's not pre-scripted lines. It's not Colby Covington. I'm writing it down on a sheet of paper. I'm going to stumble over my words. No, it's clever, snap of the fingers type comebacks, type wit, type of jokes out here from Dricus du Plessis. And I got one thing to say to all my South African fans out there. We're going for Dricus, baby. We're going for it all. And I've seen all the support, and I appreciate it. Leer holy wat ons wheat. Leer holy wat ons wheat. Leer holy wat ons wheat. That's what we do. I think I got some fucking South Africa in my blood, baby. Because I breathe this fucking bullshit. And I love it, and I can see it, and I can fucking spot it from a mile away. As soon as Dricus opened his mouth for the Sean Strickland first fight, the yearly ceremonial weigh-ins when he had Sugar Sean and Volk and Topuria and Marlon Cheeto up there, and Dricus was just spitting his shit. Just, you got Strickland going off about, well, you kiss your coach, man. Here's the thing, guys. I wear these American shirts, but here's the thing, guys. I just love guns and making fun of women and making fun of other ethnicities and races and, people's beliefs, man, and religion and Islam and blah, Muhammad. But here's the thing, guys. Dricus made out with his coach. Here's the thing, guys. I'm fucking butt-ass ugly. My girlfriend's anorexic. Here's the thing. Shut the fuck up, Strickland. Daddy Dricus is here. You think your dad beat the shit out of you? Your dad doesn't have shit on me. He doesn't have shit on me. Those weeknights when you would hear the door open and you would be scared in your room under the bed, wondering what would happen, and he walks in and you have that feeling of the unknown. Well, get ready to feel that tenfold, you little absolute fucking little chotch-ass, cuck-ass tick. Anyway, Dricus dives into this interview, and again, some slick lines, some clever under-the-radar lines. Take notes. All these fucking NPC WWE wannabe losers. Colby Covington, Sean Strickland, right-wing grifters, right-wing ralliers. We the people, man. Here's the thing, guys. When they come up to a real fucking self-confident person who truly knows himself and knows who and what he is and what he stands for, he's not going to back down. He's not going to be scared of your little insult. Oh, I kissed my coach online. I fiddled my dog's balls. I'm a Frenchie. I'm gonna back away and just sit here quiet like Arman Sarukian. No, go fuck yourself, you little fucking fake-ass bitch. You're a fake-ass bitch. You little fuck. You've been trying to find yourself your whole goddamn career, your whole life you've been trying to find yourself. Riding motorcycles and shooting guns and doing MMA, man. And making fun of people. Wow. And being the ringleader of your fucking little cliquey gym. Wow, man. That's so cool. Well, guess what? Daddy Dricus is here. And he's here to stay. He's here to stay, you little fucking bitch. And he annihilates Sean Strickland yet again in this interview without even fucking trying, without fucking sweating one bead, one drop of sweat on a beach in street clothes. Probably just had a margarita, and they'll still take your bitch. Teeps and jabs. Teeps, and, he's going to teep his way to a victory. Teeps. Lear Huliwa Donsweet. Fucking cuck ass.
Both sides before you judge him, but yeah, well, good for him.
Now we are, of course, 2 weeks away from UFC 312. Big rematch against Sean. How's the body? How's the mind?
Yeah, I mean,
Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me restart.
defensively, he's an incredible fighter. Offensively, you know, he has a frustrating style that has its success, and it works for him. That won't cut it for me. There's no way.
Dricus du Plessis, always great to see you. Welcome to Sydney, mate.
Right off the bat, pointing out the obvious. Well, you know, he's very defensively sound. He's got a great style defensively. Let me reiterate and emphasize, defensively. 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 Offensively, you know, he's tricky. He's hard, puzzle to solve, but zero impact. Zero impact. Defensively, I mean, guy's a beast. Hard to hit, you know, always shoulder rolling, teep, jab, move it away. You know, it's very difficult. Offensively, kind of sucks dick. Very subtly.
Man.
Oh, man, thank you. It's amazing to be here. You know, after Perth, it's my second fight in 4 months. Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful place. The hotel is amazing. You know, we're right across the Opera House. It's great to be back.
Windy enough for you?
Yeah, this is great. I mean, right now, it feels like Cape Town in South Africa. They're very, very similar with the wind right now and the climate, so it kind of feels a little like home.
Absolutely, and we are broadcasting from icebergs here in Bondi. And Dricus, I can tell you, this beach is where Sean Strickland famously punched a fan the last time he was here, and that kind of caused a bit of a stir in the newspapers.
Oh, wow.
You're going to try...
Oh, wow. You hear Dricus? Oh, wow. Sean Strickland doing some dumb, cucky, gay bullshit? Oh, holy shit. Who would have thunk it, huh? Guy's scared of his daddy. Makes fun of Adesanya for petting his dog's nuts. Teeps and jabs. The Costa fight. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Good for him.
Doing better and punch a couple of people.
Well, just getting like a bar brawl on the beach. I mean, you have to listen to both sides before you judge him, but yeah, well, good for him.
Now we are, of course, 2 weeks away from UFC 312. Big rematch against Sean. How's the body? How's the mind?
Yeah, I mean, mentally, I'm feeling amazing. Feeling, as always, just ready to go.
Still knocks.
Get up to 4,000.
Still knocks. He's feeling amazing. He always feels fucking amazing because it's Dricus. Guy comes to fucking brawl every fucking time and die on his goddamn shield. I'm going to go to war for you guys. I'm going to bleed for you guys. Teeps and jabs against Costa. You're fucking selling wolf tickets, Strickland. Your fight against Cannonier was not a war. There was no blood. There was nothing. Costa, you didn't bleed for fuck all. According to you, in the Dricus fight, you only bled because of a headbutt. Adesanya fight, not a war. You had one knockdown. The rest of the 4 rounds was fucking touch and go. I fucking hate Sean Strickland, dude. You guys want to know why I hate Sean Strickland? Somebody commented, why do you hate Sean? What happened to Sean Strickland? Here's the thing, guys. First and foremost, Sean Strickland fucking his fighting puts me to sleep. Puts me to sleep every time. I think Strickland Costa was the worst fight of 2024. If not the worst, top 5, top 3, for sure. Nobody is rewatching that on Fight Pass. A grand total, collective total of fucking 0 motherfuckers is watching that on Fight Pass. Sean Strickland, Jared Cannonier. We all know the Killer Gorilla puts on scraps, puts on wars. Very entertaining. The Derek Brunson fight. You know what I mean? The fucking Marvin Vittori fight. The Jack Hermanson KO. Sean Strickland put us to fucking bed. Bedtime MMA. I think Sean Strickland's running that account. What does he say? What it do? Bedtime crew. It's a fucking Sean Strickland fight. What it do? Bedtime crew. Take your fucking mouth down. We got Sean Strickland here. Guy's a fucking. He sucks. He's he's so boring at fighting. Teeps and jabs. He's the Colby Covington trying to say racist shit, calling out that gay reporter. Oh, your people. This is why, man. Drago from Canada. I'm not allowed in Canada anymore. Australia doesn't want me back, guys. No shit. And the only reason Nina Drama is friends with you is because she gets a lot of clicks online. And she's also kind of a fucking dweeb as well. She's kind of a fucking bird brain up top here. I don't know how much, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on there. And, yeah, and the guy's a fucking prick. I don't know how you like Sean Strickland. I really don't understand. But hey, it is what it is. Let's get back to the video.
Going into this fight, no injuries. You know, when you say something like that, you know, there's no injuries. I can't go after the fight and have any excuses ever of, sorry, I didn't perform the way I want to. No, there's no injuries. I feel the best I've ever felt in terms of fitness, in terms of my cardio. No, because we build every camp. I never stop going. It's after one camp, the next one. So, and we test these things, and I'm just the best I've ever been.
Well, speaking of the mental side of things, you revealed something to me the last time we spoke a couple of months ago. You said before the first fight against Sean, you felt nervous as the title challenger, and you actually played it safe in the opening rounds against Sean when you fought him last time. Since those opening rounds, though, you obviously went on to beat Sean. You then finished Israel Adesanya. So tell me about your confidence right now. How is this champion Dricus du Plessis different to the Dricus from 12 months ago?
Let me tell you this, it was never the nerves of, can I do this? It was, you know, it was my first UFC title. Of course, that puts pressure on. You know, the 5 rounds fighting at the highest level in the world with a guy like Sean Strickland, which was and is considered one of the cardio machines.
Here's another thing about Dricus. He doesn't really slight Sean Strickland. He doesn't really talk shit on Sean Strickland. It's more of these clever kind of under-the-radar, you know, subliminal remarks. You know, his defense is amazing. He's an amazing fighter. The offense, very tricky. Very tricky. Teeps and jabs, hard to get around. Sean Strickland, when we fought, you know, he did a great job. Really good with the shoulder roll. Really good defensively, head movement, staying on the outside. Like, it's just subtle, subliminal, under the radar, you know, kind of bullshit. So he gives Sean Strickland his respect. He's not talking shit on anything Sean Strickland did outside the cage, or the dumb posts Sean Strickland put up, or the dumb skits with Nina Drama, or the bullshit with Chris Curtis, or the bullshit with the rock climbing guys, or this and that, or this and that. It's just these clever, you know, I'm kind of complimenting him, but I'm kind of slighting him at the same time. You know, fuck this guy type of mentality. That's why Dricus is the man.
In the division and in the UFC. And after round 2, I started pushing the pace, and I could see him slowing down, and I was just going and going. And this time around, I just know from the get-go, I have the cardio to just go for it. So I think that's a big difference. And the biggest difference between the Dricus that fought him the first time and right now, confidence is the same, is the fact that I know I can finish him, and I know I can go 5 rounds, and that, you know, it's not my first rodeo anymore. It's not my first 5-rounder. It's not, you know, I've beaten Sean in 5 rounds, going to a decision. I finished one of the greatest in Israel Adesanya, and now I'm going to finish Sean Strickland, put that whole argument to bed with the judge's decision, which is...
And that Israel Adesanya win is kind of slept on, to be honest. I know Izzy was coming off a loss to Sean Strickland, had lost 2 out of his last 3. But Izzy's still one of the all-time greats, had never been submitted. You know, had just KO'd Alex Pereira. Yeah, he had a lackluster, flat performance against Sean Strickland, but Izzy's still Izzy. Took time off, recovered his body. He was locked in. He was ready to go. To be the first man to submit Israel Adesanya, and he signed up for that. He didn't need to take that. Izzy was coming off a loss. He could have fought Hamzat. He could have fought Strickland rematch right off rip. He could have fought whoever. Mavov, Baralio. He called for the Izzy matchup. He called for the Izzy matchup because he was confident in his abilities. And look what it did for his resume. Now he has one of the best middleweights of all time on his resume by stoppage victory. You shoot big, you win big. No risk, no reward. Take fucking notes. Hooly weed on's wide hooly weed. Motherfucker, yeah. Let's get it.
Also interesting because, you know, you say you won the fight, but if you have 8 split decision, eight fights that goes to a split decision in your career, you are bound to lose some of.
Oh, it's again, subtle, factual slang. It's not like he's talking shit like, hey, your girlfriend's ugly. It's like, hey, on your record, you have 8 split decisions. You're going to lose some. You've won 6 split decisions. The only one you lost was to Jared Cannonier. You are bound to lose a split decision. You're not going to go 100% on split decisions. Just the laws of fucking odds aren't going to let that happen. I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense to me. So if you've been to 7 split decisions, you won 6, and you go to split decision with Dricus, who hits a lot harder than you, who actually tries to fight, who's offensive, who made you bleed, who fucked you up, yeah, you're not going to win them. Dricus, again, pointing out the obvious facts. Simple, 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 simple.
Them. That's why it's a split decision. So, that's also says something about his style. He has 2 losses, split decision losses to myself and Cannonier, and 6 wins. That's interesting. Having 8 split decisions on your record is that's intense.
Dricus does his research. He does his homework. He's not walking in here like a Tai Tuivasa house. I don't watch any footage, man. I just work on me. Who cares? All my opponents are the same. Striker, grappler, jiu-jitsu, kicking, wrestling. I just do me and worry about me. Oh, yeah? Hey, does the name John Jones ring a bell? The greatest fighter of all time? You know how much fucking tape study John Jones does? Do you understand how much tape study John Jones does? And these idiots still go online and say, I don't care who it is. I don't care about my opponent much. I just focus on me and my holes, my weaknesses, where I can get better. Sure, maybe watch half of one of their fights. Dude, research your opponent. Look at his record. Look at his social media. Look where he's training. Look where he's living. Try to figure out a strategy. Look how old he is. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Why not? Use everything at your disposal to dispatch of your opponent. John Jones does it. Seems to work out pretty well for him.
We'll get to that in just a moment. You did mention Sean's mentality there. What do you feel like his mentality is currently, right? Because he hasn't fought since early June, right? He refused to take a fight until he was awarded the title shot against you, and he's still adamant that he won that fight. What kind of Sean Strickland do you think you're coming up against?
Well, I think, in terms of his mentality, he's not going to change that. He is the way he is. In terms of his fight style, that would be very interesting if he does change it, because it would be the first time in years that we see a change. And
another subtle slay. The subtle slays come all day for Dricus, baby. Dricus, tall and strong as a tree. He'll give you the truth no matter what, baby. Go smoke a fucking doink by the bay and shut the fuck up. Eat some hay like a little donkey. Sean Strickland, hey. You fucking cuck ass. He fights the same every fight. Look at every single fucking Strickland fight. Just a subtle, easily executed line. Colby Covington, take notes. It's a psychology to a T. I don't know.
It's such a trigger for me.
Maybe Dricus was a psychology major. It seems like he's got some training in the mental warfare. I don't know.
For me, coming in, me and my team, when we sat and we knew this fight was coming, we decided to take what we can from that first fight, and that is the fact that this makes him comfortable, this makes him uncomfortable. The things he does good, the mistakes he makes. But you can't take that fight and try and replay that fight with this fight, because that's underestimating his ability and his team's ability. And Coach Eric Nitzig is one of the greatest coaches in the world, especially when it comes to the planning and strategizing. I have a lot of respect for him. So for us to go out there and think we're going to have the same
Am I gonna get fucking copyright for this bullshit? I hope not. God damn it.
fight as the first fight is underestimating his coaching, his team, and maybe even him. So what we did is we went out there like every other fight, is be ready for whatever happens in this fight. Whether it goes to the ground, whether it's in the clinch, whether it's just stand up again. I'm ready for every single. I am just better than I was 1 year ago. And
Yeah.
that is the difference between the first fight and this fight.
I believe him.
It's going to be the same Dricus that goes out there, the same Strickland. It's going to be who has evolved more in this last year, and I can promise you that's me.
I did enjoy the
Again, just a smart way to look at it. Like, it's just, this guy's got the mental aspect down. And, you know, I'm not a fighter myself, but listening to fighter interviews, listening to everything, all the media, all the YouTube, it seems like mental is at least 50%, if not more, 60, 70%. Obviously, physical, got to be there. You got to be strong, got to be tall, got to have cardio, stamina. Marab wins on cardio constantly. Mentally, though, even with Marab's cardio, if he wasn't mentally there, eat a couple shots, get wobbled like the Marlon Moraes fight, he could have folded it, packed it in, throw the cards in the table. I'm done. I'm folding. Take my bread, take my chips. And Dricus mentally just has an edge on these cats, man. He's got an edge on these boys. He's got a motherfucking edge on these boys, yo. He's going to dominate Sean Strickland. Destroy Sean Strickland. I'm sorry, man. His mentality is just leaps and bounds further along than Sean Strickland. Sorry about you.
war of words between the two of you last time. It was very entertaining. And listen, I've only had great experiences talking with you, Dricus, but I tell you, I'd hate to be on your bad side because you do seem to have a knack for getting under your opponent's skin. I mean, we saw it with Sean in
fake
Canada.
brawl.
We saw it in Perth against Israel Adesanya. I'd never seen Izzy like that at that press conference. Part of me can't help but feel the sledging is almost intentional from you, maybe pre-rehearsed.
Pre-rehearsed is hard to say because people always
Pre-rehearsed? Fuck no, my boy. What the pre-rehearsed? He's already dropped 3 bars in this fucking interview in the fucking wind on the sea. What the hell? Pre-rehearsed? Do they sound pre-rehearsed, bro? Terrible fucking question. Cut this guy, throw him overboard. You're fucking gone, bud. See ya. Sayonara.
always ask me, do I practice these things? I just know my opponent inside and out.
When you have wit and you're clever and you're mentally strong, you don't need to practice comebacks, man. It comes naturally. It's very, very easy. It's not hard.
When it comes to me and fighting, this is my life, this is everything to me. I know everything there is to know. I don't go to any press conference to say, oh, I'm going to say this is what I'm going to say to get under your skin. I give you the chance to be respectful, and if you try to bully me and try to be disrespectful and try to be a smartass, I will put you in your place. And, you know, with Strickland this time around, maybe, maybe that's...
He just talks like he's like a teacher. Like, if you come at me disrespectful, and I always give them the opportunity to be respectful. It's like a teacher. I always give the students an opportunity to come in, find their seat, be quiet while I'm teaching my lesson. But if they get out of line, if they get out of fucking line, I'm going to show them who's boss. I'm going to put him in the corner with a fucking dunce cap on them motherfuckers. I'll put his bitch-ass desk outside. Then what? Then what? You can't even fucking hear the lesson. Now what? He's like, I'll allow them, when they come out, if we're respectful, I'll allow a respectful buffer time period here. Feel it out. You know what I mean? If they're acceptable to what I'm thinking, then I'll let them be. I'll let them just chill. I won't eviscerate them. I won't destroy them verbally with my cleverness and my wit. I won't do it. I'll give them the exit out. Because, hey, congratulations, sir. You were respectful. You passed my test. I won't absolutely fucking destroy you verbally. It's just mountaintops above these fools in the mental game. It's crazy.
That's all he knows to do, but after the first fight, I think we have almost a mutual understanding of what we are doing here. The first one, it was the first press conference. It was calm. It was, he was relatively behaved. I let a few things slide, and then
He used the word behaved. Who uses that word other than a teacher or a parent? He was relatively behaved. It's like he's his fucking dog. Like, yeah, I brought my dog. Mackenzie Dern brought her dog to the press. Yeah. I brought my dog. Big Mac or whatever the fuck, Cane Corso Mastiff, Napolitan Mastiff, whatever the fuck, and he was very behaved. Walked in, he stayed behaved. I didn't have to scold him. Gave him a treat. We walked out. But if he tried to growl at that cameraman's leg, oh motherfucker, I'm fucking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Caesar Milan type vibes from fucking Alpha Man. Dricus. What? Holy wheat. Owns wheat. Fucking motherfucker. Let's get it.
And at the end of it, when he didn't get the reaction which he usually gets from, being as outspoken as he is, he tried to bully me, and it didn't work out for him. So this time, maybe, if he comes at me,
And, it didn't work out for him. This time, maybe. It's just so, like, condescending. Like, I control everything. I'll see if he behaves. I'll allow him a buffer period to be respectful. If he comes at me again with that bullshit, maybe. We'll see. I'll probably kill him again, verbally, mentally destroy him, turn his brain into a fucking pretzel. We'll see. Give him that buffer period. I'll allow it. I'll give him a little time. We'll see. It's just the daddy Dricus. God, he fucking owns these fucking cucks, man. I think the only guy is Hamzat, because Hamzat doesn't speak English. He won't give a fuck. He's not going to give a fuck what Dricus says.
yeah, I'll be ready. Once again, always be ready.
It's just so condescending. Even this bullshit. What is this?
No, I'm as prepared for that.
Who tells somebody to get up before they jump them?
No, I'm as prepared for that as I am for a fight. But pre-rehearsed, there's no way you can pre-rehearse. You don't know what's going to be said, what it's going to be asked, and you have to kind of be on the spot with those kind of things. And it's a lot like a fight. You can rehearse a fight, you can train as much as you want, game plan, but that changes because you don't know what's going to happen in there.
Well, to be fair, Sean does talk a lot himself, and it goes back to what you were saying before. He does speak a lot about how you guys are going to go to war, this and that, and you took exception to that, saying, okay, yeah, he's got a great teep kick. He hides behind that jab very, very well, but it's very rarely the Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker firefight that you expect. Does that annoy you?
Annoying? No, it's not annoying, but
This is my favorite part. This is by far my favorite part of the entire interview. He's got a good teep. He's got a good jab. But, it's not the Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker, Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier type fight. Does that annoy you? Dricus' response is money again, baby. Guy doesn't miss, bro. Show me a couple clips. I'm not trying to, suck him, glaze him too hard here. I'm just being real, straight up. From a psychology major, Penn State grad, baby. Tune the fuck in. This guy's working on a different level than these fuckheads. Dricus is a smart motherfucker. This is my favorite response to the whole interview.
Gaethje, Dan Hooker firefight that you expect. Does that annoy you?
Annoying? No, it's not annoying, but I guess it annoys fans.
If 2025 is the year you achieve your wellness goal,
I guess it annoys fans. Again, just factual, simple. I guess it annoys fans. Yeah, he knows it annoys fans. He sees the comments.
If you look at
But
his
you
fight,
are a fan.
It's not annoying, but I guess it annoys fans.
Yeah.
Because if you look at
But
his
you
fight,
are a fan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're of the sport, I mean, if you look at the fight with Paulo Costa, that is annoying. That is an annoying fight.
Yeah.
So,
If you, yeah. I mean, I don't find him annoying, but I'm sure it's annoying for fans. And the guy's like, "Well, you're a fan." He's like, "Yeah." I mean, yeah. If you look at that Paulo Costa fight, that fight was annoying, and that fight was annoying to watch. That was annoying. Holy shit! Holy wheat, only wheat. That fight was fucking annoying. I agree. I don't want that fight anywhere near me. Germaphobe, fucking put me in a bubble boy. I mean, I love this. He's like, yeah, I'm a fan, but yeah, you're right. That fight was annoying. That was annoying to watch, annoying to fucking.
that is annoying. That is an annoying fight.
That is an annoying fight. What the fuck, dude? Even, like, who says that? That is an annoying fight. What? Like, that's so simple. That's so fucking simple. That is an annoying fight. That was annoying. Like, that's so simple. Yet so effective. Like, what fighter calls one of their opponent's fights annoying? Like, that's just, like, mad funny. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want that kind of fights anywhere near me. But that won't happen because I dictate the fight, not my opponent.
I don't want those
You
fights
mentioned
anywhere near
earlier
me.
the split decision victory.
I don't want those fights anywhere near me. That was an annoying fight. Annoying fight. Let me emphasize that. Annoying fight. I don't want those fights anywhere close to me.
That he has. You compare that with your career, Dricus, and it pales in comparison.
All right, that's pretty much it, y'all. There's a couple more minutes of the interview. He goes on to say some more clever, funny shit. But anyway, appreciate you guys joining me. UFC 312 absolutely fucking blows. I'm sorry for the Australian fans. Jimmy Crute. I'm sorry for myself, Australian fans. You guys don't have to buy tickets. I have to buy the pay-per-views. This is my life. Jimmy Crute, I'm paying 80 bones. 80 bones. 80 bones for Jimmy fucking Crute. Are you fucking kidding me? 80 bones for Taliesin Teixeira. The same motherfucker I just watched on Tuesday night Contender Series free on ESPN Plus 6 months ago. It's at the same Taliesin Teixeira you expect me to watch? This card's an abomination. Thank God we got the wit master himself, Dricus du Plessis. That was an annoying fight. I don't want a fight like that anywhere close to me. You're gonna tape your way to a victory. Go fuck yourself. That's what we do. Let's get Dricus on a stacked card. Let's obliterate Sean Strickland. KO his bitch ass. Send his little bitch ass back to Stockton or wherever the fuck he's from. I don't even know where his fucking bitch ass is from. Easy is what easy does, baby. Dricus got the mentality of a tank. Simple. I have to enjoy the mount.